What is good, everyone? It's your favorite multi-cardboard selling producer, Izoki, and today I'm gonna show you how to make sad melodies like a pro. Some beautiful, cinematic, ethereal type of shit. Okay, so let's go into my screen so I can show you more clearly. Maybe you could learn a thing or two. Who knows? Let's get into it. Yeah. Alright, let's get it, my boys. First thing you want to start off with is a really atmospheric pad. I used a one shot by this guy, Lucky. Make a simple descending progression with a few transition notes in the end here and here. And that's really it, honestly. It was just simple triad chords. Here, the first two chords, I just moved the note up by one. So, thank you. Here was just a simple triad chord, right? And the next one, I just went up by one. So I went from this. Feel me? It just ascended here by one note. But then, as you can see here, then it went down. So then, this is where the descending happens. Then the transition notes I was talking about. Then it starts again. Simple. Super simple. This is the one shot I used. Perfect foundation. Just a simple chord progression is all it takes to begin an incredible idea. For the effects in EQ, to cut out the lows and high frequencies. Then I added this hall reverb, space the pad out more, and well, make it feel more like a pad. This is before. This is after. And that's it, G. Simple chord progression, 2 effects is all you need. Step 2, spacey, futuristic key. Honestly, I was just going through sounds, right? And I found this. It sounded dope because of the little on the tail. So it really added to that atmospheric feeling, which is what I was going for. All I really did, play the same note 3 times, then down 1, then 3 times again, then up 1. And the second part, I came up with it because it sounded right. Something I really can't teach. It's just something that came from my mind, you feel me? But altogether, it sounded like this. And I added this little slide note at the end so it could slide back into the beginning. Just add a little effects, EQ, cut out all the colliding frequencies from the highs and the lows, and a reverb to make it sound cool as shit. Before, after. Step 3, sub bass. It was really simple, honestly. I tried following the root notes of the pad, but it just didn't hit right. So I messed around with the keys and I got this. I added some slide notes again. Just some personal taste for the effects. Simple EQ. I cut out the highs, kind of like the high highs right here, because it just sounded a little bit too crunchy, and I like my basses to sound more thumpy. So less crunchy, more thumpy by increasing the low and mid frequencies. Before, it sounded like this. After, see, a little bit more. Second effect, I added some distortion to add a little bit of punch. It just sounds cool as shit. It makes the 808s, basses, anything with type of sound, it just makes it sound epic. And that's really it, my G. Step 4, the lead. I was just looking through leads and I ended up using this one, which happens to be my most used lead, by the way, in every single one of my loops that I've made since I started making loops. Shout out Pariah. I instantly heard the melody in my mind. I knew it had to be a vibe, have a certain type of groove to it, like finding true love in Hawaii, but then a volcano erupts and you'll have to leave or else you'll be burnt alive like your newfound woman that you plan your whole future with, but now she's burnt to a crisp like in Pompeii. I just played it out on the keys and it sounded like this. For effects, super simple. EQ, you can see it right here. There's really no need to explain it. One knob driver, which is a distortion plugin. I just added a little tiny bits just to add a little bit more character. And of course, this incredible reverb just to bring it more to life. If you understand what I'm saying, okay? Bring it more life. Before, it sounded like this. After. Step 5, synthy synth chords. I know that made no damn sense, but hear me out. What I did was super simple. I just copy and pasted the chord progression from earlier in the pad, put them up an octave, and turned the triads into sevenths. I'm pretty sure this is a seventh, right? When you add another note on top of the triad chord, so now it's a seventh because it's on the seventh, right? This is the first, second, wait, first, listen, I am no music theory teacher by any means, okay? This is all personal experience and by ear, all right? So if I mess up some terminology, please do not roast me in the comments. As long as you get the general idea, that's what matters. Do not rely on me for music theory advice, okay? I am no Mozart. You can see here what I mean, okay? Because everything's right here, which is why I'm showing you. So, in case if I say something wrong, you could see my mistakes, but you could see that what I'm saying is wrong, but what you're looking at is right. Sounded like this. Added these little dong dong. In the first chord, just add some variation. Transition note here. Transition notes here. Transition notes right here. For effect, EQ, you can see it right here. You could see everything right here. Reverb. Just added more pizzazz. More pizzazz, you feel me? And just some wider to spread it out more. Before, after. Just like that, my friend. Step 6, a vocal. Because 99.99% of my melodies use vocals. It just works. I really like to play my vocal melodies out on the keys. So I got this pattern. This is how the first part sounded like. And right here, as you see, like it perfectly went into the second section. You see it hit right on the 1. It went from the 4-1 right there. You feel me? Perfect. It just sounded right. It sounded like a clean transition onto the next section. And the end sounded like this. It's all in the ear, bro. It's all in your mind, all in your head. It just sounded right to me. All right. Effects. Super simple. EQ. Another reverb. The same hall reverb from earlier. Here's some sauce. You want to make vocal sound beautiful, incredible, or just good in general, just add some reverb. I suggest a hall reverb and just turn the mix down a little bit and shazam, you're set, man. The next, this filter from Shaperbox 3. Just to give it that underwaterish type of sound. You know what I'm talking about, like that. No effects. Effects. Beautiful, my G. Beautiful. Step 7. Some medieval jester strings. I plucked the chords with the sound, right? And I just arranged them until I got a good rhythm going. I ended up getting this. Yeah, you get the general idea of it, right? And you can kind of already imagine in your hearing imaginations how it sounds like just by looking at it. Effects, I don't even gotta say any words. This time I went to this strings preset because it's it's meant for strings, I'm pretty sure, because it says strings. I just gave it more life. Some OTT, which is, as you see here, a multi-band up-down compressor. I just put it on here so it could give the strings more presence in the whole mix. And it worked with effects. That's really it for the melodic elements. The next thing I really added, just to add more of a rhythm, groove, you could say, I added these percussions. Last, final step. Add some crazy effects to end the loop on the high notes. With the pad, with the lead, with the bass together. Make them one. Put them together for the final 8 bars. Add shaper box. Go to filter, rhythm 1. It works every time. As you can see here, it looks complex, but I promise you, bro, it is. All right, I would not be able to do this type of automation if my life depended on it, but sounds good. That's why there's presets. Makes your life a lot easier, and it works every time. That's it. That's it. That's it. This is how it sounds like with no effects. With effects. Yeah, that's really it for this melody, loop, whatever you want to call it. I use a majority of one-shots for this one, just to prove to you and myself that you don't need expensive VSTs or synths to make good music. Please don't ever think that or believe that. Use what you have right in front of you in this very moment to get what you want. All right? All right, listen, this is going to be quoted someday in the future when I'm long gone, okay? Use what you have to get what you want. Use what you have to get what you want. This seems like a lot, but it's not, all right? It's all in the arrangement, what your vision for your project is. Pretty sure that you would have probably arranged this differently. This was just my way, my vision. We're all different. We all have different minds. We're all different types of creative people. All of our processes are different. This was just mine. And just some of what my mind contains, you feel me? And so you could maybe learn a thing or two, you feel me? I'm gonna play the loop for you now so we can get to the outro and you could go along with your damn day. Ready? I love you guys so much. 3, 2, 1, and... missed you. That's gonna do it for this video, this little tutorial. I think I'm getting better at these. I don't know, let me know, but I think I am. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable in front of camera. I'm some damn caveman. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Really, that's what I do this for, to teach you my ways, my thoughts, so you could see inside my mind a little bit. Not literally, but metaphorically, because the first one's physically impossible. Oh wow, I just realized this is dropping on New Year's. That's crazy. 2024. I'm really not even thinking about it that much at all, because I'm so focused on what's right in front of me. All I know is that I love you guys, and for everyone that is with me right now, stay tuned for what's to come, because I am never stopping, ever. Making music, making videos, teaching you what I've learned, and doing what I love. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're a producer watching me and you want this loop, comment down below, I'll send it to you. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Never give up on your dreams, never give up making your dreams come true, and never stop doing what you love. Let's go. 2020, 24 and up, motherfucker. Izoki out. Love you guys. Mwah.